I cannot believe they did not think this was the ending right now. I mean, look at where we are. I mean, there's no cast left. These fucking idiots. And this'll show them. This is what you get for saying what you said about Jason, man!
Can you even sit? Wait, just crumple down. Oh God, it's everywhere!
They always say the criminal returns to the scene of the crime.
Chainsaw Man. Guys,
Do you want to eat some power?
shit's getting a little fucking wild here. Fujimoto is starting to make me think that he could maybe extend this series a little bit longer. I don't know. Like I really didn't expect him to turn it back into Denji. Like I don't know. I'll be curious on David's take on this, but like I was expecting this to be like the final fight of the series, but now it seems maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm still right and I'm doubting myself. I don't know.
So I can see this actually wrapping up fairly quickly the way Fujimoto writes. So I'm not overly concerned about it being overextended and overstaying.
I'm not either. That's not his style.
But yeah, he saved a couple chapters here, maybe rounding out the year. We'll fucking wrap it up then. But yeah, there's so many conflicting reports right now going around. Like it's over, it's entering.
Yeah,
the
there was a
super
lot of
climax.
tweets about it being over, but then I'm hearing that's a mistranslation. So who the fuck knows anymore?
And then there's a color page for the super climax. Apparently, I don't fucking
First
know.
it's the climax, and then it's the super climax. That's
see,
what
the
we call it,
super
right? Right, men?
The super climax is the like after round 4.
The climax is when you nut, but you know how you're like still hard for a couple minutes, or even like maybe like 30 seconds to a minute after you nut.
Mm-hmm.
So like first that's the climax, and then you got to keep going. You know, you don't tell her that you nutted because you're like, well, I gotta get an extra minute out of this. And then that's the super climax when you pretend when you make your slight noise, like yeah, and you're pretending that you nutted like a minute later than you actually did. That's the super climax.
God damn, my dick hurts now.
When you nut, but she keeps sucking. That's the super climax.
Yes, that very much is.
Bro, do you remember the fucking last 3 chapters of Bleach? There was that one face that you watch made, the final villain.
Yeah.
And it was like the perfect face for a when you nut, but she keeps sucking meme, and then I made it.
The fucking fact that I know the panel you're talking
Oh yeah, because he was literally like, like his veins are showing, and like shit's literally like powers being siphoned from him, and he's just like,
like there's a few panels you can just like instantly memorize. There's a Hisoka swing.
oh yeah,
There's a you watch nut keep sucking.
those are true.
And then there's literally like fucking the Luffy versus Katakuri, like just complete fucking, you know the one.
I
where
personally like when Katakuri fucking kicks Luffy.
Yes!
But he's stuck him to the ground with his mochi, so he kicks him, but he's like almost like a tether ball. Like he's like,
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to talk about some really good fucking character development for Power that I genuinely didn't expect. Like because Power, this whole fucking manga has been so. And any other manga, I would have expected it. Like, oh, obviously the path here is that she's eventually going to, you know, get over this kind of selfishness or whatever. But, like, I don't know. Like, this was always Power. So I was like, oh, of course she's not actually going to help him. But, yeah, no, I mean, here we have her basically thinking about their whole time together. And it's funny, too. Remember that fan-made, like, anime ending for Chainsaw Man that I've shown you a bunch?
Yeah.
Like so that actually made the final panel in her like flashback memories hit a bit harder for me.
Yeah,
because it is that like panel of them on the train, and it made me think of that like fan-made anime ending. Which, if you haven't seen it, just look up Chainsaw Man ending on YouTube, and someone has a great fan-made ending of them on like it heavily involves that panel of them on the train, and it just made it all the more emotional to me.
Yeah, there's there's so many things that happen in this chapter that I really want to break down.
May I say one more thing before you move on? Just because I worry that if
Yeah.
we move on too far, it'll be off topic. I think this author it's incredibly amazing what he's managed to accomplish with making the shit that happened from chapters like 1 to chapter 40. It feels like as long ago as like early One Piece shit. Yet it's a really short series, all things considered, like this world, it like feels super developed even though it's really short. Like it's baffling to me. It just it's like really good world building where he's able to be minimalist and not tell you a lot, but your mind can kind of fill in the gaps because like he really opens it up to a lot of imagination and self-interpretation. But like, I don't know, it just somehow works.
Yeah. It's kind of wild how we're able to fucking get into this kick of like being able to leave series open to interpretation, but like make everything make sense.
Well, it's interesting, right? I think some authors, they give too much information and then they drive themselves into a corner, because if you give too much information and then you have a moment where you don't give this exact 3-page dialogue of information, then people are like, well, now we don't know about this plot hole. Whereas like Fujimoto from the very beginning has always been super minimalist with the information he chooses to give out, and that kind of leads people to expect it, be more forgiving about it, and kind of like fill in the gaps themselves, which actually ironically leads to an almost more satisfying reading experience, because then then they call them like yeah, it's actually artistically genius, because it reminds me of at the end of Death Note, and I don't remember if this is anime only or not, because I've only ever seen the anime of Death Note. I've skimmed through the manga, but it is a better experience as an anime in my opinion. And at the end of the anime of Death Note, Misa is like standing on top of a building, like about to it looks like she's about to kill herself, and I seem to remember like whoever, I'm gonna guess that was in the manga too, because I think I saw an interview where it was like, yeah, I wanted to leave that up to interpretation, like I'm not gonna show it, I'm gonna have the audience choose whether or not she does it or not. And there is something powerful about like leaving things to the audience's imagination, at least here and there, and don't do it all the time.
Yeah, there has to be a give and take. You have to give a little bit of information to leave the reader feeling fulfilled, but then you don't want to exposition dump like a Samurai 8 style, for example.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of like, think about how you interpret information in real life, right? Like you are never, throughout your life, you're never going to know everything. Whereas like when you read a fictional series, especially like people that read like One Piece or Hunter x Hunter, we get so much info from those series, so many info dumps. We expect to know everything about the world. We want to know like the fucking soil type on an island. We want to know the temperature, the climate, the exact political history from going back thousands of years. But like, think about how you interact with our world, right? Like you know some things, you have great knowledge in some things, you have little knowledge in other things, and that's okay, and that's kind of how Fujimoto writes. Like he gives you the same amount of information that you would get if you just casually lived in this world. You hear things casually mentioned. So like a good example is we had that theory for a long time about like, oh, maybe Chainsaw Man is so powerful because of the fear he gets from the devils, not fear from the humans, because it doesn't make sense that people would be so scared of chainsaws over like guns. And then Makima, that's a theory for 20, 30 chapters, and then Makima just casually mentions it like, oh yeah, confirmed, but even if she never mentioned that basically would have been my headcanon for the rest of the series. Yeah. And the fact that he just casually threw that out there, it's like, yeah, so, and there's a lot of things like that in this series.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, see, just so many things here. What I want to start with, just personally, like, I love that Power has accepted Denji as her friend here.
Yeah, me too.
Like, and the wholesome interaction between the two of them throughout this entire chapter.
Did you catch how much of a callback it is to chapter 1, bro?
Yeah, it's
my god! Like, the second I saw the dumpster, I was, because I just reread the first volume that's out now, and I was like, it's exactly the same.
It's bizarre but beautiful at the same time, like, and that's a lot of the series too. It's just this.
Well, the dumpster originally was, I think, meant to signify like a rebirth for him.
Yeah.
And I think this isn't, since he's coming back from that Chainsaw Man form back to Denji for the first time. I mean, God, this is the first time we've seen Denji in probably like 10 chapters. You know what I mean?
Something like that, yeah.
So like him coming out of the dumpster again, and whereas now Power is kind of taking the place of Puchita. Saying this beautiful thing where it's like, hey, I will be reborn as a devil in hell. I'm not going to be Power, but you can turn me back into Power. And that's going to be your goal. Find me, do that. I'll give you my blood. You find me. We'll be buddies again. And then, of course, we have Mr. Top of the fucking verse coming in. I knew he'd come in clutch, baby.
You're just sitting there casually by the dumpster as if he predicted
with his flask. Don't forget that flask.
Oh, yeah. It's like he predicted exactly where it would fucking end. Like,
Dude,
this man...
I like to think he's just been kind of creeping from the side, just like watching this all go down.
She's like, I'm gonna watch you.
There's something very funny about, like, a villain who's so cocky and overconfident that she, like, literally never dealt with Kishibe at all. Like, she just kind of, like, didn't die from the thing that he tried to do and then, like, left him alone.
She just literally fucked off. And
is that not fucking hilarious? That
is.
Like, he had this whole, like, epic plan. Like, all right, we're gonna fucking summon the Hell Devil to take you down, and it's gonna be epic and amazing. And she just, like, casually survives it, and then fucking goes over to mindfuck Kishibe, tells Kishibe about, like, these things that he never knew about. Like, yeah, Nazis, AIDS, nukes, these all existed. They don't anymore. Have fun with that knowledge, my man. Bye.
Yeah, and then,
then she just gets eviscerated in front of him. Oh, by the way, he's gonna kill me real quick. Pay it no mind. Whoop-pow!
And it's literally everything. Like, this man has sunk so low into fucking depression.
Think about the shit he's just seen, bro.
He's like, I give up. If I can't
But
get
he doesn't
Denji
give up. That's what's so cool about this.
But, like, it's like that. I give up. Sits there by the fucking dumpster, drinks himself. Oh, Denji, you're back. Are you really Denji, or are you still the chainsaw man?
I don't know. There's really like, I'm so fascinated. I want to hear more from Kishibe because, like, he clearly has he clearly still has a plan, which is amazing that he can still have a plan.
I think he's got a plan for his plan for his plan for his plan at this
Uehara style.
He's just like, if this fucks up, I can go to B. If B fucks up, I can go to C.
I love characters like that. Like, honestly, bro, like, this author's done such a good job at making me, like I am clinging to Kishibe like a goddamn, like, child who lost his parent in Walmart right now. I'm like, please help me find my mom. Like, Kishibe is the one hope I have in this entire series that anything will possibly end happy.
And then Kishibe gets off next chapter.
No,
confirmed.
bro, I will cry. Kishibe is like Kishibe is the absolute father figure in this series right now.
What's gonna happen is Denji's gonna fucking be like, all right, Kishibe, I need you to go to hell with me, save power, aka the blood devil.
What's that? How's that gonna defeat Makima? Like,
and you're gonna get the power Denji duo.
It's not gonna, like, I literally don't know. Okay, I honestly hope, because, like, I'm just thinking logically here, okay? If I'm Kishibe, the next step is to kill the Prime Minister. Like, genuinely. Kill the Prime Minister.
Wait. It's just fucking wild. Just think about that. That'd be coming out right after the election.
Yeah. Seriously, genuinely. I really hope that is the plan. Like, all right, because, like, this is a greater good situation. Fuck the Prime Minister. Like, go over there. Basically what you need to do.
Mr. Prime Minister, you have made a deal with something worse than Satan himself.
Yeah,
so,
honestly,
bye.
Even Makima probably forced him to. But, like,
no, wait. The Prime Minister is Fujimoto's self-insert.
Ha! I hope not. That'd be a little cringe. That'd be some Kubo shit.
She's like, oh yes, step on me, mommy.
No, I think what would honestly be the smartest thing to do is to have Denji continue to distract Makima, because at this point Makima would need to she's probably going to want to try to get the Chainsaw Man out of Denji again, right? So I could see her kind of reverting back to, like, you know, oh, Denji, hi, crazy what happened there, right? Let's go back to my house and chill for a while.
Let's go back to my house. You wanna smash?
No, I don't think she'd fuck her dogs. I genuinely don't. Like, I mean, I think she literally looks at them as dogs. Just like she said, like, she looks at humans as, like, dogs. I don't think I genuinely don't think she'd have sex with them.
Yeah, so
she would view that as bestiality.
Oh, God.
No, what I want to see happen is for Kishibe to tell Denji, like, okay, just kind of, like, play dumb, chill with Makima for a while. She already thinks you're dumb. Just go, play dumb, be her puppy, fucking, like, oh, I love you, Makima. And then you keep her distracted while I fucking go and just slit the Prime Minister's throat, and at the exact second I do that, I'm gonna send you a signal, and then you fucking kill Makima. That's honestly, it's probably like the best plan that you could have.
That really is at this point. Like, I really don't know what else could be done.
Yeah. So, and then of course you have to get around, because we know that she can like use animals to listen in on people. So like,
Yeah.
but that's just listening. I don't think that includes visual. I don't think. Yeah, no, it doesn't, because he was talking to someone via like writing. Remember?
Yeah.
So like, honestly,
I-
he'd just have to be really careful about like communications and shit. They'd have to like either do a coded stuff or something. But like, I think that'd be kind of awesome. Just a little side mission of Kishime just like breaking into the Prime Minister's office. Like, sorry, it's for the greater good.
Bye.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that would be that'd be an interesting way to fucking wrap up this little bit of an arc. But like at this point, like I don't really see many other things that can be done, and I continue to say that. Like, we got now the extension with the power stuff and trying to save the Blood Devil and
Yeah, I think
turning
we're
the
gonna have
blood.
a final series trip into hell, basically.
Yeah, like that. We're gonna wrap up the Makima stuff, go to hell, save power, end the series,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
that gives us a chance to actually experience a bit with the Primordials too, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. But I will say these recent developments are making me wonder if it's going to be longer than chapter 100 and more like chapter 100 to 115, because like it now it does feel like it potentially could be extended longer now with this
Yeah.
new development.
Yeah, it definitely could be. And well, still, it's
I'm
gonna
okay
help.
with that. Like people make the mistake that when we predict it's going to end, that means we want it to end. No, nothing could be further from the truth. We love this series. It's probably my second favorite after One Piece. That's currently running in the magazine.
And it's our view whore for the channel.
It's also that. Watch our other reviews, please.
Absolutely, watch our other shit for the love of God. We're fucking all that.
Please, I demand you do. Please. I want
and
to make the
I-
reference to
I-
J-Reg. I was trying to. I demand sex. Please, give it to me.
And obviously, like this week we
You
also.
can't fucking not comment on the thing I just did there. I'm gonna look like a freak.
I demand you watch our other
Wait,
stuff.
Okay, no, never mind. That was cringe.
There,
You
I
ever
out
fucking
cringed
pull
your
your phone
cringe.
out of the wall when it's still like plugged into the outlet, and you just yeet the charger across the room?
Yeah, I've done that.
That's what just happened to me.
But yeah, this week we also have the return of our other view horror, Ruby. Like that comes
Really?
back.
That's this week?
Yes, it's like Saturday, Sunday.
Bruh. What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm fucking ready, bro. It's been a second since and the fights have been consistently good for the last 2 volumes, so I can actually look forward to it.
Right?
So last thing that happened in that was that Crow like got framed for killing the good luck guy, right? After Tyrion
Yep.
killed him.
Yep.
Damn, bro. I'm hyped actually. I still really do like that show.
Yeah, so that'll be coming back this weekend sometime. Oh my god.
Oh, bro, we gotta think of Ruby skits.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
ever
I
get your
still
Crow
got
cosplay?
Neptunes. What?
Did you ever get your Crow cosplay? Weren't you gonna cosplay him?
I never really.
You fucking trog.
Hey, I did Neptune. I had.
Okay, well,
Crow.
just save whatever Ruby costumes you have for an inevitable Ruby skit, okay?
Like, if Neptune comes back, I could be Neptune. Like, yeah, come on.
We gotta
let me
do something with the, like... Alright, just be cool, man. You're gonna be cool, right? Dude.
Dude.
Oh my god, alright. Either way, good shit all around. Love this chapter. Love the talk they have. I guess I'll say real quick, too, on the talk. Anytime a character has just lost the will to live and says, like, I've lived long enough, that shit fucking gets me. The fact that, like, he looks at, you know, how shitty his life was, and he's like, I've accomplished all the things I said I wanted to accomplish. And that's literally what he said in the first chapter, too, like, everything. And he assumes that that's, like, it for life. That's so sad that he's what, fucking 17? I don't even know what age he is. And the fact that he's like, yeah, I'm done. That's really depressing.
Oh, yeah. Like, I just looking back at everything Denji's accomplished, I mean, he has, in a weird, sick sense of a sort, had a pretty fucking decent life once he met Makima.
True, but then she fucking crushed it all to make him feel like he basically couldn't hold on to any of it.
Yeah, like, so in a way, he's led a fulfilled life.
Yeah, for like a year. That ain't shit.
Yeah, I know it's not shit, but like in his own sick, broken down
For
sense,
sure, for what he's been through.
he has lived that fulfilled life. So in that low of a state of mind, I mean, he is in that point of like, I could die now happy.
Yeah, I think what really got me too, because I didn't expect him to say this, where she says, "Do you miss me that much that you can't do anything?" And he says, "I do." I really didn't. I didn't think that his depression was like caused by Power being gone. Power and Aki probably too. Like I knew that was a part of it, but I didn't think that was all of it. I guess like. I don't know. I assumed it was just like everything, like he just felt empty in general. But like the fact that he answered that, I guess they're closer than I thought they were. Like I knew they were buddies, but like this made me almost back on like the shipping them train. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I mean, in a way, I don't ship them in the like romantic sense, so to speak. I do ship them in like a friend.
It's hard now. Yeah, I'm conflicted actually. Yeah, because the way that panel went, like I do miss you that much. I was like, I don't know what to think. What do you want me to think, author?
Yeah, it is a moment of like, what the fuck do I do here? Like,
I guess she does say buddy over and over again, so maybe it is just supposed to be friend stuff. But like, look at how close they are, and like kind of looks like she's about to kiss him at the end. My man.
Yeah, like it is a bit of a bizarre relationship that they have. Like. I almost like maybe friends with benefits.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, fuck.
I
it.
mean,
like they would be the type that wouldn't give a fuck about those like, you know, you can only be one or the other. Like, yeah, sure, you can be friends and fucking rail me.
Yeah, I mean, those relationships exist.
Power's like, what's the point of having a best buddy if I'm not getting my back blown out in a fucking Denny's bathroom?
I knew you were going to go there.
It's one of my favorite TikToks I've ever seen. It was something along it was something like that. It was like, what's the point of having a friend with benefits if I'm not getting my back blown out in a Denny's parking lot?
Oh, man, this is a fucking Arby's.
It's just the term getting my back blown out.
You've never had rough bathroom sex?
Yeah, you know, I can headcanon that. This is the first. This series is so unorthodox. Like it really wouldn't do that typical romance shit. It would just be like, yeah, totally. Like we don't gotta. It doesn't gotta be a thing. We can just fuck. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we can just fucking fuck.
Yeah, but I don't know. You want yourself a girl that can do both. You want a girl that can fuck for half the day and play Smash Brothers for the other half.
Yeah, absolutely.
As your lower halves are healing, you fucking smash in a different sense with Wario.
Wah.
Wah!
That's some wah. That's some wah.
Yeah. So, yeah, at this point, I put all my hopes and prayers into Kishibe, Mr. Top of the Verse. I'm glad that when I came up with that dumb nickname for him like half a year ago, it really did pan out.
So, Red, you might want to lower the audio here.
Let's
get ready to rumble!
Wasn't funny.
I couldn't help it. Like,
really
I want to see Mr. Top of the Verse in action.
Me too, bro. I want a full-ass fight. Give me like a full-ass something.
This motherfucker claimed he was the top fighter besides Quan, and Quan got turned into a lesbian fucking husk. Okay?
Yeah, I don't really know. And like, it is kind of implied that him and Quan, I'm guessing him and Quan were like on equal footing at some point, because we saw that little bonus chapter where he was like flirting with her constantly. Yeah. So like, I imagine they were colleagues and fought together.
Yeah, they seem to have been in like the same unit or some shit back in the day.
Bro, that's so awkward, bro. You fought with this badass chick for fucking years, and if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a bonus chapter. It's so good. Like, it's years of him. Like, he did the shit I did with I won't say her name, but you know the girl I'm talking about. One of my first crushes, David. Where
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where I was like 10 years probably of just like full simping for her. Like, I really like you, and then like finally I just like I say it after 10-ish years, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm gay.
Yeah, no, I'm gay. there's nothing more soul crushing than that, really. Like,
yeah,
you
but I
simped
mean,
and
you know,
simped and
if you
simped.
truly love them, you will set them free.
Now that there, ladies and gentlemen, is full simp.
What? You gotta be happy that they discovered who they are and such.
Yes, I am.
If you're salty over a woman you like being gay, that's like actual incel material.
Exactly.
This is why I hate the gays. More competition for us men.
You see, now this is why I hate.
That's why my advice to all incels is to become gay yourself. Double your chances of getting smashed.
Or just be pansexual.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Do it, Dave. Just literally fuck anything. I will always purposefully misrepresent pansexuality as the want to fuck everything that moves. Do you remember? You've seen Hellsing Abridged, right?
Yes.
He's like, there isn't a being alive that can comprehend my sexual preference.
Miss Galaxy Brain over here.
And then I combined that with Team 4 Star's playthrough of remember that Dragon Ball Z game where you could make your own character, like Xenoverse or whatever?
Xenoverse, yeah.
They made like a Majin Buu type character, and they made him like I think they called it like omnisexual. It was like he will, because he's a Majin, he could do this. He was like, he will turn into a key and fuck your keyhole.
Jesus Christ.
He'll fuck anything. He'll find a way.
He will find a hole and then fuck
There's
it.
got to be some way to fuck it. That's David, in my opinion.
Wow, I think we triggered just about every particular audience in this
I
video.
think it's so you. Ever since I've known you, you've been the horniest motherfucker I've ever seen. So he's so horny. When he finally discovered what he was, it was pansexual. The option where you can fuck as many people as possible.
Hey,
Yes.
he's not wrong.
That's literally what happened. He's like, you know what?
You know what?
This makes me horny. This makes me horny. I didn't even know that was an option, but that makes me horny.
Wait, you mean you can fuck that way? God damn, that's hot.
I'm so proud of you, David. You really out here living the best life out of all of us.
I mean, it
Thurman
really
and I out here having to find like fucking
you have to settle
normal
for
ass
feet
women.
points. Fucking dad. Can we end this?
Peace.
Peace.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be in here with you. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Alright, so I'm gonna like instantaneous transmission here, like. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Again, very slowly, incredibly slowly. This is dumb. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, and that's me coming in, and then I'm gonna say, this is what you get for saying what you said about Chainsaw Man, you know, and then like, you know, like through your arm, right? Or maybe even like back here, like through your arm, so it's more, oh yeah, or like maybe just like that. That's probably, yeah, something
That's
like that.
safer.
So, yeah, this is what you were saying about Chainsaw Man. You can be like, oh my god, ah! You know, and then, right? And then we'll catch up afterwards, okay? So, alright, so 3, 2, 1. This is what you get for saying what you said about Chainsaw Man! I did like a re face.
Fucking shit, this is so dumb.
Okay, hold on. Alright. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the best body oil right there.
Okay. It's the stab wound. Let me just get this ketchup off my hands, and then you stay there, I gotta get a close-up of the blood. Let me just wash this ketchup. Don't worry, right in the shower. Ah! Is this sink used often?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
It just build up water pressure.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Looking hot. Looking like a greased up fucking goddamn
Towel I can use?
right there, my
Oh.
guy.
Right.
Looking like a greased up fry right now.
Gross. Like a G6, like it. Could you please? All right.